Got into my car this morning, wondered why it was a little bit stinky and quite condensated. Then I realised I run a tropical fish shop and I forgot that I had this stuff in my car. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll add to the smell. That'll add to the condensating, crying windows. Random containers of fish food as well. There's a whole bunch of other stuff in the back. It's happy times. Must take that out today. Must take that out pretty much straight away. Happy Tuesday! Fish keepers, made it inside. It's, to be fair, just as damp inside, just as smelly inside as was my car. Probably because there's multiple aquariums in here. Okay, today's agenda. Let's check things out. We've opened the curtains. Let the light come in on the flamme tetras, so hopefully we get a few eggs this morning. As soon as I see some eggs, I'm going to rip the parents out and begin dosing with methylene blue. Problem has been the fungusy eggs, not the spawning, so fingers crossed we can counter that today. We'll do some water changes and some cleaning up on the corridors, because they need it. Look at them all. Yeah, so we'll get done in through here. The job needs to be done. It's an important job. It's the next one on today's or this week's task list to do. So I gave the polar parrots that sweet cave for a home. Get in focus, you silly camera. On the weekend, I thought, yeah, it's going to work. It's perfect for them. Dicks. Yeah, you. Either way, we've had a spawn of the polar parrots. It's really exciting because these are apparently incredibly hard to reproduce and they're really, really hard fish to spawn and to breed. So I'm pretty excited for myself. Like, there's going to be at least one fry, I hope, come out of that. So, yay me! It's time for the algorithm engager. Do you like that name? I think it's fantastic. We're going to roll with the algorithm engager. We're doing this because we're trying to get as many comments as we can into these comment sections so more and more people see the Fanatics Friday Coffee Date, which is the absolute jewel in the crown. So we speak to some amazing aquarists from around the world, listen to different ways of keeping fish, different tips and information, different good stuff, just different journeys when it comes to aquariums. That is what we're doing all of this for. So today's algorithm engager is this. If you could take a red pill that would allow you to swim like a fish, or if you could take a blue pill that would allow you to fly like a bird, what would be the first body of water that you would go swimming in? For me, it would be either the obvious one, somewhere in the Amazon, probably the Rio Negro, or possibly Lake Malawi. One of those two would be where I'd go. Where would you go? Oh, sorry, what pill would you take? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. What body of water would you go swimming in? Let us know in the comments down below, please, Fish Room family. Yeah, jumped out to the giant cock. Gotta love that big cock for some good coffee. Happy days, I got God's gift to everything that needs to be lifed. Very happy, very seamless transition. Straight in, straight out to the goods. Thanks, Eski. And thanks, Big T. I'm looking forward to my coffee. And what do you know? It's off again. Maybe we just had a really good run last week, and this week is just not going to be like that. Well, it is what it is, I guess. Overnight, the brown mysteries now seem to have done somewhat of a job. Definitely promising. Clearly haven't dominated at all, but they have done somewhat of a job, which is nice. We'll just continue to follow that process or progress over the next few days and see what comes of it. Corridors, Hoplostoma. Look at this little baby. Cool. Anyway, whatever the heck they're called, catfish. Water changes are being done. Tick this one off for the week. Once these are full, we are going to check the flame and see if we've got any eggs in there. So we have the refilling in progress, as you can see. As I've been draining and refilling, I've noticed there's a couple of females, namely in the peppered corridors and the albino, I did say that word right. Anyway, the albino corridors looking nice and plump. So hopefully we've timed this water change well. I'm going to give them all a big feed up of the gift that keeps on giving, the Fish Science Corridors tablets. Hopefully that and the water change promotes a bit of spawning behaviour this evening, tomorrow morning for at least a couple of these groups. We will see. Haven't also had much from the Adelphi recently, unfortunately, and the smudge spots seem to have stopped giving up the goods as well, so we'll see how we go. And still nothing at all on the emeralds, elegans, agassiz eyes, the black shots eyes, bronzes haven't given much for a little while, skunks haven't given anything ever, black sails are giving nothing. The tail spots are the last one that we noticed, which I saw a little fry last week and saw it again today, so yeah, at least I know I've got a viable group of the tail spots, which excites me as well. This tank's about to get overfilled, so I'm going to go right now. Although we're not over here working with them, we'll give these guys some Fish Science as well. And the Julii haven't produced for a little bit either. Some new pygmy fry in here, so they've been busy recently. Haven't seen any wee panda or panda egg for a little while. Haven't seen any stir-bys for a while either since that big catastrophe we had. Must have been about 5 or 6 months ago now. So either way, we'll get some Fish Science into all of these guys as well. Rightio, time to go on an egg hunt. I've already had a boiled egg today. Wasn't scrambled, wasn't poached, wasn't rotten, it wasn't off. Hopefully, right here, I'm going to turn my little flashy lighty on. We're going to push some buttons. I'm going to flick the camera over, and we're going to find some eggs in here of the flame. Let's go. Eggs. We have eggs. Not a heck of a lot, but we do have some eggs. Not many in there, but there's definitely some. Someone from New Zealand once I said we don't have many. Better say if any. Definitely got some, so we will hook the parents out now. Get some methylene blue in here. And fingers crossed we can get some fry out of this. I just want a couple. If I can get 5 or 6 fry from this spawn, I'll be happy. I won't be finished, but I will be happy knowing I've got a little bit more than last time, so we'll see how we go. Time to get the parents out. While I was down here, I figured I'd look for some glow light fry as well, being the tanks are up beside each other. Also, excuse the noise, my neighbour butcher, I believe, is cutting up some dead animals. Yeah, there's at least one there that I've seen. It's taken a little while. It feels like there's less in here than what there has been, which is a concern. But we'll see how we go. There's definitely one there. There's bound to be more lurking in and around here somewhere, but yeah, we'll see how we go. I'll just sit here for a little bit longer and see if any more come out of the darkness. So by the way, these fish are feasting after I put the flame parents in there. There's probably quite a few eggs in here. So let's try not to stir them up. Oh, what's going on there? A not overly healthy lemon tetra. Age might be getting to it. Yeah, but look at the way these guys were feasting. There was plenty of eggs here. I just didn't spot them. So hopefully I'll catch one more parent. Don't take too many eggs with it, and then we can get some hatching going. So yeah, there's still a few eggs there, and that was me trying to be very gentle and not catching any eggs. Might be more than I think, fingers crossed. All I want is 5 or 6 fried, and I'll be happy for the time being. It's already funky eggs in here. that are not viable and not savable. It's ridiculous. Officially my arch nemesis, Flamme tetras. Currently you have the status of I hate you with a passion, but I want to succeed with you with a passion as well. We'll get there. We will get there. So I'm going to hook some of these dud eggs out here. Hopefully. Maybe not. It's on the move. Get out of there. Maybe I need a better machine. But I'm going to leave this container of water in here with some air, and then I'm going to leave these ones separate as well, just to see if there's any difference in hatching or not. But I'm going to get some of these duds out first. Ha! Got one. Free food, y'all! Next on the agenda is the star of yesterday's short reel, the pretty fish. Was it pretty? Is it just so pretty? Anyway, time to do a water change on these bad saps. At the same time, we'll check, see how much flow is running through the new FX6 motor. But look at how pretty they are. These are pretty fishy. Far out, I love frontosa. They're just so absolutely majestic and so absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Get out of the way, little guy. Such a beautiful fish. Seriously cool fish. Can't wait for this big boy to get even bigger. Oh, grumpy guts there. Well, that is a fairly large, impressive change to what it was. It's actually working. Fantastic. Water change halfway completed. We'll fill her up, got an order of 3 to pack. And that might be us for the day, possibly. So you can see the late afternoon sunshine is coming through, and it is absolutely delicious to stand in. Started working on my pile of goodies. Got it a bit smaller. Got a little bit of organisation through there. Got a lovely bag of coconuts. Most of it, however, has just gone to over here. So, hairline bits and nets and hang-on back filters, then all the other stuff. Unfortunately, tomorrow is going to be plant day, most likely, which means I'm going to have to move this anyway. So yeah, but it's a start. I've been a bit ruthless. I've thrown out a lot of stuff. When I say I had a lot of stuff, not very much. But I will throw some more stuff up, and I'll stop being a magpie and keeping everything, just because you never know, I might need it. Like, you never know, I might need this hose. Although this was one of my favourite, or is one of my favourite water removal hoses. Anyway, yeah. This is a little bit of progress through cleaning up my pile of junk.